Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Cinema Asylum podcast. I am Garrett, the Indian drama expert.
Hi, John Thompson. I'm the action animation expert.
I'm Matthew, one of the superheroes I've experts, and the only one that's relevant to this conversation.
Yeah, he's the only one that has not seen the movie, and oh boy, guys, let me just tell you this now. I was gonna say this on the chat, but I'm gonna say this for this podcast. This is gonna be a doozy. I'll just say that right now.
Yeah, so we saw, the three of us saw this movie, and Paul as well saw this yesterday.
A Scream fanatic, by the way.
Crazy about Scream. Like, I don't know a single person who's crazy about this franchise like he is. It's crazy. Um, I really like this franchise. Of course I do.
Yes.
The only one that I dislike of the series is 3.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've at least enjoyed or loved the others. And Wes Craven obviously did a great job with well, 1, 2, and 4, I'd say. Then of course, with his passing, the franchise had to continue it in some sort in the movies.
With the Radio Silence crew.
Radio Silence, who before Scream did Ready or Not, which was fan-fucking-tastic.
And we get another one in a few weeks.
I hope that's good.
Yeah.
Because the first one is fucking phenomenal.
We get Catherine Newton teaming up with Samara Weaving.
Yeah, great, which is a great pairing. And
Yes.
After Scream, they did Abigail, which was also really good.
Yeah.
I love Radio Silence, and they made 2 really good Scream movies. I know some people aren't crazy about them, but I really enjoyed them.
I love 5 and 6.
Yeah.
I do too. I love it.
Yeah, and we'll do a ranking of all the movies after we get our thoughts about Scream 7.
There's something I want. Go ahead.
Of course, we all know, everyone knows, after what happened with Scream 6, all the behind the scenes controversy and just all the drama going on with Melissa Barrera getting booted off for a really stupid reason that we don't even need to say here.
Yep.
And then Jenna Ortega dropped out. Then Christopher Landon, who I think was a really good choice to direct. And last year he did a movie called Hard Eyes, another slasher movie, which I surprisingly really enjoyed.
Yeah, it was good.
And he also did Freaky and the Happy Death Day movies too. So
I like those too.
I would have loved to see him take on Scream, but that didn't happen. So
you actually got to work with one of the guys from the Happy Death Day movies.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice!
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Which is a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
Rob Mello, who
Yeah.
we interviewed on the podcast.
Which boy?
We
he was
did-
A riot,
we
that's
shot
for
a-
sure.
We did an episode of a little web series, and I'm really excited to work with him more. So after all that happened, Screen 7 was kind of floating up in the air for a bit. It was like, how's this gonna turn out now?
My excitement level was going.
Yeah, my excitement really did kind of get super low after all this stuff happened. And then, one of the big dramas with Scream 6 happened with Neve Campbell, because for some reason they did not want to pay her like what she expected to pay her, and which is just, she's the face of Scream.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really
I will
dumb.
say $7 million for a horror movie is quite a bit, though.
But this franchise has been around since '96, and
Yeah.
it's been super financially successful.
Yeah.
So why not? It's
Right.
like, and so when they brought Neve Campbell back for Scream 7, I was getting like nervous, because I was, as much as I love Neve Campbell, I love Sidney Prescott. It did give me the feelings like, are they just gonna do the standard stuff again, like the stuff we've already seen? Because obviously they weren't going to continue the story from 5 and 6. So I just felt, I got Rise of Skywalker vibes, where it's like they were just going to play it too safe with Scream 7. And when they brought back Kevin Williamson to direct this film, and he also had a co-writing credit on it, it was like, okay, let's see what happens. So in the trailers, admittedly didn't really do anything for me for Scream 7. They didn't really give me any reason to get super excited about it.
Not that we're good, but still not.
Yeah, it's like it had some fun stuff like with the Airbnb stuff, which is the opening scene, the pre-title scene. So,
Yeah, when I saw the stew house, I thought that was gonna be the closing scene.
like I knew it was going to be the opening, if, obviously in the trailer you see Ghostface burns it down. So
Yeah.
it's like they were playing up that Matthew Lillard was going to be in this one, and I mean, it's pretty. He is. Let's not even beat around the
Yeah.
bush. He's in the film
In a horrible way.
in a really terrible way, which we'll talk about. So yeah, the trailers didn't really get me into it, but I was going into this film with an open mind. I wasn't bringing the bias. I wasn't bringing any of the Melissa Barrera stuff into it. I was fully prepared to have an open mind and
Same
enjoy
thing.
the movie for what it was.
Same thing. And I stand right beside you guys. You have no idea what I think of this movie. You have no idea.
I don't.
So, there you go.
I'll just get my thoughts out. This movie is a piece of dog shit. This movie, this is easily the worst fucking Scream movie that we've had, like by a clear mile. And this movie was exactly what I feared, what I did not want it to be. It was safe, it was predictable, it did everything for nostalgia bait. It didn't really do anything new with the series. It did a bunch of stuff we've already seen done before and better in and not just other Scream movies, but other movies.
Yeah.
Like, so we have the only things this movie does new is the daughter storyline, which we've already seen that done like to death in other like horror, like just legacy sequels. Most notably, the Halloween 2018. This
Yep.
movie is basically the Halloween 2018, like almost beat for beat.
Yeah.
Seriously, like I was watching and it was like,
Now that you say it, yeah.
like why am I not just watching that one again? That's what I was thinking, and yeah, and of course, what I also feared this movie was going to tackle the AI shit. This movie does AI shit, and it does it terribly, in such a stupid, lame way. AI is not only becoming a cop out in terms of making movies, it's also becoming a cop out in like when you add it into like screenplays, like into these franchise movies, because it's obvious more movies want to tackle AI like in the story itself, and it outside of like the movie I saw this month, with Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, which did it in an amazing way. This movie just does it in the most lame, predictable way you can imagine.
I can't wait to watch Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Oh my god,
They stopped showing it in Shelbyville like almost instantly.
It's a smaller movie, but
Yeah.
once it hits VOD,
Yeah.
get that shit. It's so damn
Yeah,
good.
freaking Zootopia still showing.
And
Yeah, it's a good thing.
so yeah, it was like Sydney has a daughter in this one, and yeah, they honestly, her name's Tatum, who is named off of
Rose McGowan.
Rose McGowan from the original movie, of course. And so honestly, I didn't think her performance was very good in this. I know I haven't seen her in anything like any movies. I know she was in Young Sheldon, which I didn't watch, but
Oh, she was
honestly,
in Young Sheldon too?
yeah,
Because McKenna Grace was.
I didn't find her performance very convincing. She wasn't given very good script, or writing, or dialogue.
McKenna Grace is amazing, but every movie's underutilizing her.
Yeah, seriously, like ever since I saw her in that Chris Evans movie Gifted, which was
Yeah.
directed by Mark Webb, and she was so young in that. She was terrific in it. A lot more movies now are just misusing her, and she is so talented. And honestly, yeah, Kevin Williamson, who the original, the Scream mastermind, basically. Um, yeah, the writing in this is terrible. The dialogue is awful. And apparent what I learned after the movie, he was co-writing this with another guy who I guess the other guy handled the majority of the script. Kevin Williamson, I guess, had a hand in a few small rewrites. Yeah, just none of it, none of that shit worked.
Isabella May has barely been in anything. This was her biggest movie.
Yeah.
She was in the 1883 Yellowstone show.
Which I've heard she's good in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to take a break from talking about it. I'll let someone else talk.
All right. Well, like I said, you didn't know what I think of the movie, and I'm here to announce, Garrett, to tell you that I have now seen the worst movie of 2026. This movie is shockingly bad. It is full of dumb decisions. By
So
these
many dumb
characters
decisions.
by this movie. So let me get everything that I need to say right off the bat, guys, because it's gonna be a long review. So hold on to your butts. First of all, here's my biggest problem with this. Well, okay, I'll get to the good stuff first. I actually thought the shots looked really good. Like there's some
Honestly,
really nice directing shots in the movie, at least for me. There were some good kills.
Yeah.
And I thought there was one horror reference which I thought was very funny when they said you can't do this in a franchise, which I thought that was funny.
I don't even remember that.
I don't either.
Well, that's the one, Garrett, when you're like, no, you didn't think that's funny, but I disagree, but that's okay. But I thought that was funny, and I thought there were some good performances. Like, it was nice to see
Nev Campbell is always going to be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nev Campbell is always
But
going
I
to
think this was one of her best performances in the franchise.
I don't know about that,
Actually,
but
I'm
she's
gonna-
good. She's definitely good
I'm
in
going
here.
to get to her when hold on for that. But there were some good performances there, and I thought there were some funny parts. However, what you just said, this is the weakest plot of a Scream movie. That
Oh
I
my
have
God.
ever seen. So, and here's my issue with this one. The reason I go to these Scream movies is because I like to see some funny references to like making
They
fun
don't-
of horror movies.
The meta stuff is like almost
Yeah.
non-existent here. And
Yeah,
Kevin
exactly.
Williamson even said it in an interview recently that they weren't really going to do the meta thing anymore with this
Which is
movie.
the strongest part of the
it's like-
franchise.
Oh,
Exactly.
so you're not making a Scream movie then? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
mean,
then
They
you're
went with
just
the wrong
making a
meta.
ge-
They went with meta AI.
You're just making a generic slasher then.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, and they decided, to just not make enough funny references anymore. Like, this is not how a horror movie works. Here's what you don't do in a horror movie. That's what I go see these Scream movies for. Is that part? And I love those parts of those movies. And that, and which leads to my next part, and that is Nev Campbell. Why in God's name would you make her an overprotective mother? Why is
And she is-
such a jerk in this film?
And she is the dumbest mother I've
Yes,
seen.
she's
And
so dumb.
remember that scene where she's at the news station doing that interview with fucking Gail,
Yeah.
and they get the call. She gets the call from fucking Matthew Lillard, who is almost the only thing in this movie that was giving it any kind of life was
Yeah.
whenever he was literally phoning it in.
Yeah.
And it's not even Matthew Lillard. It's not even Stu.
It's
It's
AI.
fucking AI. And the fucking God.
Which we also get Roman and Mrs.
Fucking
Loomis.
Dewey.
Yeah.
Why do you have? Oh my God.
Disrespecting Dewey.
The disrespect, man.
Wait, that's another thing I'm going to get to later. Excuse me. But that overprotective mother
Oh.
was just a gosh darn overprotective person. Which I'm
And-
just thinking, what the frick are we doing?
I forgot what I was. So after she gets the call, she finds out that the daughter and her friends are at this bar, and there's this curfew going on where there's the worst police force I've seen almost in any movie I've ever seen.
And instead of waiting for Gail, she just starts running there.
What? She starts running 15, like, she could have gotten there in the car. She can't open it.
Instead of waiting for Gail
And
to walk
instead
out.
of going to Gail's like, I need the keys, she starts fucking running across the town to save her daughter.
Like she's Flash or something.
I was like, are you fucking stupid?
Yes.
Which that brings up to my next point. And guys, here's the reason why I hate horror. Okay, this is why I despise this genre.
Dumb decisions.
There's
Yes,
so many dumb.
yes, that. And also, cliche after cliche
So
of things
many.
that I already seen before. When the lights are turned off, instead of, oh, I wonder why the lights are turned off. I'm going to go see. They just go straight to the dark
And-
light and decide to see what's going
You're
on.
talking about Joel McHale as the police. He's the captain. He's a police captain who is the husband of Sidney fucking Prescott.
Which I thought he looked familiar, and I was like, huh.
This who has gone through like 6 or 5 at this point goddamn ghost face attacks. He should fucking know all of this shit. And literally he's in the house by himself and he doesn't even have his gun drawn and fucking Ghostface gets him anyway. It's like and I also love how characters in this movie don't have fucking peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Like, there's a part where Ghostface is in the house and Sydney's like talking through the doorway, and Ghostface is literally to the left of her, parallel with her, 90 degrees, and like the shot clear, like he's blurred out in the background, and she doesn't fucking see like right to the left of her. I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Which leads to my next point about Joe McHale's character, and that is the garage door scene. You know what you should do? Open the garage door and actually escape. And what did he decide to freaking do? He decided to close the garage door when Ghostface is probably in the garage. Like, he's probably right
And he already-
there.
There's so many.
Like, come on.
Yeah, and there's already a bunch of shit's already happened. It's like, oh my god.
I mean, and that's just.
We could probably write an essay or dumb horror
How
movie
many-
decisions
Like,
101 on this.
how many
And
characters?
this is the series that has made fun of these kinds of things in the
Yes.
past.
And now you're making parodies of yourselves, guys. Like,
Seriously.
this is just
a lot of
so
a lot of
freaking
reviews have
stupid.
already made this comment.
You either
This
die
movie-
here or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
No, it's become Stab, the movie within
Yes.
itself. That's how bad this is.
Which thank you for bringing up the AI point thing, because I remember looking at you and being so confused of why is Matthew Lillard in the movie? He was dead in the first screen.
I knew it was gonna be
yeah.
Why was he there? And then of course we find out that one of the daughter's boyfriend, not boyfriend, he is the one that was quoting Matthew Lillard's character. And then I was just like, yeah, at first I'm thinking that's actually kind of clever, but I'm thinking, no, it's stupid. No, it makes no sense.
And then he didn't actually do it. It was just him messing around.
Right, and I'm thinking, what
Fucking
is this?
what the fuck? Why the fuck was that even there?
The freaking red herring at the beginning was the actual killer.
Yeah.
The creepy guy
Okay.
in the coffee shop.
You know what?
Actually, yeah,
I like the opening scene of there's very little I actually liked about this movie. I like the opening scene fine. It's definitely not one of my favorite Scream opening scenes. But that opening scene goes nowhere.
Yeah.
There's no point to it at all.
No, it's just a news article.
I'm just
Like,
I just keep
it's-
asking myself,
I guess it's
like,
there to make you think, oh, I guess Stu's, but why would he burn down his childhood home?
Yeah.
Like, it's I guess the filmmakers put it in there just to make you think, oh, Stu's Ghostface, but he's not. So it
like I
doesn't make
said,
any
guys,
fucking
how
sense.
How many times do I have to keep saying that these characters were making stupid decisions? How many times did I have to keep saying that? Do you know why we go to these Scream movies? We make fun of it. They make fun of
They
these
make
things.
fun of themselves.
Yeah. And then you decided, nope, let's just scrap that.
Can we talk about how useless Chad and Mindy were in this?
Oh my god. The characters from 5 and 6.
Yeah.
When the fuck did they want to become reporters?
Yeah,
That
those-
was never established
No.
in the other movies.
I
And
don't even remember those characters, honestly.
no, I
They were
remember
5 and
them.
6,
Like
yeah.
I thought they were fine. And
They're
5 and
Randy
6.
from the original movie.
Yeah,
That's
the
their niece and nephew. His niece and
that's
nephew.
the only reason that Jasmine I forget her.
Savoy Brown.
Yeah, that's the only reason she's in this movie to give the fucking rules spiel that we already got in the
And she
in
didn't
the
even
past
give
two.
it good.
No, it was terrible. It made no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Now here's the next point too that I also want to say. In terms of Sydney's daughter, like, okay, Sydney is explaining to her daughter, okay, when you see Ghostface, shoot him in the head. And what does she do? Of course, she's too slow,
And
and she decided not to
Sydney-
shoot Ghostface in the head, and decided to shoot him in the chest like, what, 5-6 times? And then once she said shoot him in the head,
And
she is godforsaken too slow to shoot her in the shoot someone
Like-
in the head.
And the thing is, like, I guess so.
I'm sorry.
Sydney's been
I'm sorry.
trying to shield her daughter from all this Ghostface shit.
This is like the very dumb version of Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah,
in Halloween.
seriously. And one of the other dumb things, Sydney has a panic room because of course she would, and her daughter fucking doesn't know that this house has a panic room.
And then doesn't stay in the panic room.
Like, what the fuck? And at this point, at that point in the movie where the daughter actually finally shoots him, Sydney has been through this so many times. She knows that these ghost faces usually have bodyproof armor,
Yeah.
and yet she apparently, I guess, doesn't fucking tell her daughter that, and her daughter fucks up, of course.
Yeah.
All right, now,
So
I
fucking
want to get
infuriating.
I want to get to the ending part, which I want to talk about this whole thing, guys. Please let me talk about this.
And
whole
one
thing.
more thing,
Sure.
Gail has no purpose in this movie.
No.
There's no reason.
I mean, Gail's
to
the
have
only
her
one
in
that's tried. She was the only one. Who's
No,
tried in
I
this movie,
honestly,
at least
Courtney
for me.
Cox looked like she was just there for a paycheck.
She
That was
was.
it.
Yeah, but now this is where this movie loses it for me, and that is the ending of the movie. And,
The ending. This is. I know.
Easily the worst
I
ending
know a
of
lot of
Scream movie.
people give shit to 6 for like its Ghostface reveals. I didn't think the Ghostface reveals in 6 were that great, but for me it didn't ruin the movie. Like it, because I was already enjoying it enough.
Yeah, 6 is one of
The
the best
go-
ones.
Even people who like this movie that I've heard, everyone agrees these Ghostface reveals are the absolute worst
Yes.
Oh,
ever.
yeah, which let me get to that part. Ah! You get to
The
the
lamest-
Ending, you get to the ending of the movie, which I swear to God, it took forever to finish. Like you get to these
Felt
AI
so
characters
long.
of the past Scream characters, and I remember looking at you, Garrett, asking, "What the frick is going on? Why is there a clone of Matthew Lillard? Why is there a clone of that one character that I forgot his name?
Roman.
Yeah, of Roman. Why is he
And
there?
there's
What's
Dewey.
the clone of the old lady? Like, who is she?
Oh,
That's the kill from Scream 2.
yes,
right,
you have
right,
Scream
right.
2.
Oh yeah, which that's a brilliant Ghostface.
Yes.
Scream 2, love her.
Yes.
So she was there, and there was another clone that I forgot was
Dewey.
there. Dewey, which I was just thinking, what's the point of that? Now,
And only one of the Ghostface was even relevant to the story.
Seriously.
that brings me
And
up to the Ghostface
when that
reveal.
guy, oh my god, there's 2 ghosts. Well, there's 3. These
One
are
is clear
not
dead.
only are these guys obvious, they're like painful. When they finally revealed themselves, like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
You're gonna go be that lame?
Yeah, they tried to have the one as a red herring at the coffee shop, and sure enough, it was actually him.
Yeah, it was him.
Which,
Fuck.
Which that definitely brings me to the Ghostface's reveal. Which I mean, was I surprised? I guess.
I wanted
but,
to.
but,
I
but-
wasn't.
wanted to laugh.
but-
It was
but-
so
but then
fucking
again,
dumb.
I was literally asking myself that why are these two actually? Why are these two
There's
And-
no motive.
There,
Like,
that
there's-
fucking that spiel with the I don't even remember what her name is.
Jennifer.
Yeah, whatever.
They
That
got
whole
like 5
the
minutes of
worst
screen time.
like that. I swear to God, that whole speech that they give for why they did it. That I swear to God, that was written by AI.
Yeah,
Like
it seems
made
like it.
no fucking sense. She was just talking and talking and talking. I was like, what are you even saying?
Yeah, thank you for bringing this up.
I don't even know
because-
what I don't even know what she's even talking about
thank you
here.
for bringing this up because that brings me to the point there where we got those 2 Ghostfaces reveal, which I hardly know anything about these characters.
Yeah,
but
there's
which-
no reason.
They were in the
there was
movie.
just no background.
Both
Like,
of those characters were in the movie, like 2 scenes.
Yeah,
It's like,
they got
why
like-
do I care?
They have like 5 minutes or more of screen
And-
time, and by the time you get to those 2 Ghostfaces, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but by the time you get these 2 Ghostfaces actually talking, it sounds
is the
so
worst dialogue
childish. The
I've-
dialogue
is some of the
just
worst dialogue I've ever
god-awful.
heard.
Like,
The Anna Camp reasoning, her character's
Made
reasoning,
no
was
sense.
so bad. Give me and you 5 minutes, and we can come up with a better reason.
Seriously, like, I don't even know what like because there's hardly any meta shit in this movie. It makes that whole like r- whatever the fuck I can't even call it a
And then
motive.
by the time
It it I don't. It makes it so confusing. What like
It
the
doesn't even
big
make
angle.
sense.
It they keep saying final girl in it. That's
Yeah.
the legacy final girl.
And then by the time after the ghost faces get done and they do their formal attack, what happens after Sydney's daughter? Where we shot the girl ghost face like 5 or 6 times when you're expecting to think that the ghost face is freaking dead? She pretty much just gets up like nothing happens, like the ghost face is gone. She's like, yeah, you shot me 5 or 6 times. I'm bleeding, but no, I can run up because I'm okay.
It's like,
Which,
God,
that's not
how
how
many
life
times
works.
how many times has the series done that? Like the first movie literally had Randy. So this is the part where he gets up and it's the final scare. Like they've done this since the first movie.
It took the freaking firing squad to get her to die. She got
Which
shot like
is
7
so
times, 8
stupid.
times.
Oh,
So
and by the way,
stupid.
yeah, she doesn't shot Ghostface in the freaking head because again, she's slower than a 100-year-old lady. I
Fucking terrible.
I'm starting to think the movie was written by AI. The whole movie.
I honestly
I don't know what happened. I really don't.
like it's clear that they were just making shit up as they went along with this. Like they they there was no they didn't have this is what happens and this is the why I keep comparing this to Rise of Skywalker. This is what happens when you don't have a plan for like an installment in a franchise movie like this. They clearly just made shit up and just was like, "Here, you wanted Scream 7, here you go."
guys,
At least I can watch Rise of Skywalker though.
Honestly, yeah, I literally made in my
Yeah.
letterbox review. I said Rise of Skywalker was easier to sit through.
Yeah.
guys, to explain to you how painful this movie was, not only was my heart broken, but my heart was angry. Like I never been this mad.
Honestly, I didn't. I did not get the sense that you were angry coming out of this movie.
No. My sense, like, I have never been this mad of a movie since Madam and Craven, and that is not supposed to happen. You know why? You know why? Because those two movies, they had no chance of being good. Scream 7, I was hopeful they'd be good. Because remember, I love these 6 Scream movies, and I thought that Scream 7, even with the red flags, with the production issue and the cats being fired,
Yeah.
they'd at least be redeemable.
We literally paid money. We paid money wanting this. Like
to be good. Like,
I didn't even use my AMC Stubbs A list, which I use to see movies for free all the time. We went to a different theater. I literally paid actual money to see this. And was like, I I didn't go into this movie because I've already seen a lot of people online saying, "Oh, wanted this to hate this just because of Melissa Barrera thing boycott
No, it's
shit."
a legit
Like,
bad movie.
this is just a bad fucking movie. I don't care. Like
And
this.
I hate to say it, but my excitement for Scream 8
Oh my
is
god,
in the
it's
toilet now.
you can't even. I am.
actually, I have a suggestion. Don't do Scream 8. Don't
I've
do
lost
Scream 8.
all interest.
Don't
Yeah.
do Scream 8. Like, they should just.
They're already making it.
Well,
It's
because
already making
this
it.
movie
Why,
made
though? Why? There's no point.
because
there's no.
Did you
excitement
see how well?
anymore.
Did you see the box office for this?
It's going to be the best
Like,
grossing
This
movie
movie
in the franchise.
already made like twice its production budget this weekend. So we're getting Scream 8
Yeah.
no matter what. So
Okay.
Yeah, they're already writing it. I think they've started filming
guess,
it already too.
Guess what, guys? You might.
I'm not looking forward to it.
No.
Well, you know, guys, I will be honest with you, and I never thought I'd actually say this, but if Scream 8, if they stick to that premise and they actually don't bring
If they
back
keep
Melissa
following
Barrera,
Sydney,
if they don't bring back,
I'm done.
if they don't bring back Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, honestly,
Or
I'm
if
not
they
even-
don't do something new with it,
Which I'm gonna
like
be honest with you,
anything new.
Which, guys, I'm being serious when I say this. I'm not even planning on watching Scream 8. I'm
Uh,
just not going to do it because
They
there's just no
if
point
they
for
use-
my
if
excitement
Kev-
anymore. They're just not.
and I feel bad for saying this because I've loved a lot of what Kevin Williamson has written in the past. If he comes back to direct and if this same writing duo writes the next one, fuck off. Like
I want them to connect the TV show to the movie.
I don't think they should do that. People don't hardly remember that was a TV series.
I
so
forgot that was a TV series.
I don't think that's a good idea. Just
Which that
I don't know what I don't know what to,
which
I don't
that
know
brings
what.
me, guys, to my next question. There are people side that over here that said the movie's garbage, but then there are others that people said this is the best thing ever, or people just right in the middle. On this side, that people said that it's a great movie. Why?
I just
Why do you like this? I don't get. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't know why Paul even loves this movie. I just don't.
I don't think he loved this. I think he
Oh, I'm pretty sure he does.
I think he just
I would not be
I
surprised.
think he
if
just likes it just because it's Scream.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I like Scream when it's good. So
yes, exactly.
and like I said, the only movie before this that I didn't like really was Scream 3, and even Scream 3, as dumb as that movie got,
It
had good. It still had good stuff in it.
I feel like it's just hard for people to criticize certain movies. Like
Yeah.
Paul's that way with Scream, John's that way with Toy Story. I'm that way with Batman. Like it's just hard to criticize your favorite things.
And I can't really.
Thank you for bringing it up. Actually.
And that's a good point. It really is. Like,
Yeah.
I can't think of one off the top of my head where I have that.
Dylan
'Cause
with Star Wars.
I'm sure there's movies that I know aren't really good, but I still like.
Yeah.
I think one movie I know isn't really a good movie, but I still kind of enjoy it. Wonder Woman 1984. I know
love
it
it.
has a lot of problems, but I
Okay.
do because I love that first one so much.
Yeah, I do too.
I still I know it's not a good movie, but I still have some, place in my heart for it.
I had the
that-
gal casting right. Let's get Naomi Scott as the new Wonder Woman.
That'd be cool.
And guys,
I just there clearly are a lot of people who like this movie. I just don't.
and I don't get it. I
like,
really do
it's-
not get it.
If you like the movie, great.
Yeah,
I
that's
I
great.
don't I
Awesome.
don't I don't
I-
want to yuck your yum. I don't want to take that away from you. But
It's just hard to understand
ju-
why.
if you want to discuss what makes the movie good, you need to actually in a legitimate critical sense. You need to actually give reasons why.
Please comment on this video. We
If
wanna
you
see-
have actual good reasons why
Yes,
Scream 8,
please.
Scream 7 is good, great. But we don't attack people just because they have legitimate reason and they explain why this movie sucks. Because there's so many good reasons why this movie is the worst Scream movie.
If you can't give actual criticism, don't give criticism.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Like
Either good or bad.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Like
honestly, Garrett, I can't.
if
believe-
you have fun with the movie, great.
Yeah.
Like but if you're trying to if you're legitimately trying to convince us that this movie's good, you're not going to.
honestly, guys, I can't believe that Spyglass would do the Sony territory. Like they're not supposed to do that. They're not
this
supposed
movie-
to make bad decisions. They're just not.
This movie just felt this
wasn't
movie
even
just
plan
felt
A,
like a
plan B, nor plan C.
it feels like a product, and I hate movies that feel like a product.
What
that
they say in the movie
they-
content.
Yeah, this
They
is one
literally
of those
brought that up in
movies
the
that
movie.
just feels like content that's just there
Like a lot of
because
streaming movies.
because
Yeah.
and it's not this movie had no this movie does not justify its existence.
No.
It doesn't have any reason to do all these things.
This is a made for Netflix
story
slasher
wise,
movie.
Yeah.
this movie was just made because they didn't know what else to do, but they had to make money.
I also
So-
feel like I also feel like the Spyglass was like forget that Scream 6 even existed.
And I think
Like that's dumb. That's stupid.
I think Spyglass did Hard Eyes last year.
I think so, yeah.
And you know what? If you want a movie that feels like Scream, like a new movie that feels like Scream that's actually good, watch Hard Eyes. Like
And
that's
I really like
a
Totally
slasher-
Killer.
like, and I wasn't big on Totally Killer, but I thought it was okay.
Yeah. That's on Prime.
Totally Killer. If you wanted like if you wanted that Christopher Landon slasher movie that's like Scream, watch Hard Eyes
Yeah.
if you haven't, because
And-
that movie was fun. It had an interesting take on the slasher. It was like a rom-com, but also
Yeah.
had slasher elements to it. You'd like Hard Eyes.
John
You
would like Totally Killer.
because it also had Mason Good.
Yeah.
Mason Good, who was in these.
He played
these
Chad,
latest-
Yeah,
yeah.
honestly, I saw Hard Eyes trailer and I was like, I don't.
I honestly because that movie has a lot of humor to it.
Yeah, that's like Scream a lot.
It has a lot of like
Okay.
rom-com. It like Scream pokes fun at horror movies. Hard Eyes makes fun of like rom-coms. So
Okay.
so honestly, give it a shot
Yeah.
because I do think you'd actually find a lot of enjoyment in it.
Definitely check out Totally Killer 2. It is Scream meets Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard about
Yeah.
about that today. It's a bit.
Don't watch Time Cut though, but it's
No, Time Cut's
the
basically the same thing, but
the worst
trash.
one. It's trash.
Yeah, I guess guys, like whatever you guys hang out. I mean, you gotta let me know when you.
I
guys
want to
do
watch
it.
Hard Eyes again.
Yeah.
I really
I've
did.
got it on my
I
Vudu
really
account.
did enjoy that movie a lot.
Paul put it on my Vudu account, so.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, I'll
super
give those a shot.
underrated. That movie's underrated.
And
Um,
and that's actually funny you said they make fun of rom com, even though I do love Sleep is in Seattle, which that is like kind of a rom com.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Honestly, guys, I didn't think we were going to go on a rampage on Scream 7, but
Yeah.
man,
This was
a-
heated.
but
this
this
was-
a really
this movie sucks.
And somehow it's still not the worst movie of the year.
Yeah. Just wait until you guys watch Return to Silent Hill. Yeah.
which I never will.
Mm.
This is my
And
worst.
I'm already seeing people defend that movie
Yeah, this is my worst.
and
movie of the
compare
year
it to
so
David
far.
Lynch. Fuck off if you compare Return to Silent Hill to David Lynch. Get the fuck out of here if you do that.
So far, my rankings are Scream, In the Blink of an Eye,
Yeah.
We Bury the Dead, Wrecking Crew, and Bone Temple at number 1.
Oh yeah. Bone Temple. I think my favorite movie of the year still is Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. But
You've
Bone,
probably seen a lot more than I have. Though.
Bone Temple is my second favorite,
Yeah.
and I'm just I just watched that again last night, and god damn, that movie still
Yeah.
kicks
I'm
ass.
not gonna make a
Um,
prediction yet until the end of the year, but
And we have had some good movies so far this year.
I heard Primate's really good.
Primate is a lot of fun.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
but
Yeah, Good Luck,
but-
Have Fun, Don't Die is great.
Send Help.
You know what? Send Help, Sam Raimi, awesome. And honestly, Wuthering Heights is very divisive with a lot of people. I really enjoyed Wuthering Heights.
And
so
next month we get The Bride, Project Hail Mary.
the Bride
Or
is
this
getting
month, I mean,
the
yeah.
Bride is getting a lot of good reactions,
but also
and
I'm excited for Hoppers. I'm excited for that one.
yeah, that does come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
The
It looks
Bride,
fun.
Project Hail Mary, and Ready or Not 2, all in the same month.
I do feel bad for Ready or Not too because it comes out the same weekend as Project Hail
Yeah,
Mary.
it's being
Yeah,
cooked.
what's gonna get crushed?
That's a bad decision.
Honestly, yeah. You know, that Project Hail Mary is gonna just eat up everything.
It's interesting that Messiah's making the power play instead of Doomsday. Because Doomsday's going to have to move now because they're gonna want the IMAX screening.
Oh yeah. And both movies were in Doomsday. Because I did see when I saw Avatar in IMAX, it had that extended aspect ratio.
Yeah.
So clearly, it is intended for that expanded view.
Yes.
Poor Marvel at this point.
So Doomsday's probably going to move
yeah,
to November.
it's gonna have to if they
Or
want
it's
that
gonna-
IMAX.
Or it's going to have to move to next year.
It's not going to want to move to January or something.
What if it moved to November? Would
That's what I just said, yeah.
I mean,
I'd be okay with that.
what is I think some big stuff is coming out in November. I just
Yeah.
can't remember what
yeah,
it
I
was.
can't
But
remember
we
that.
don't know when the Disney Plus shows are ending either.
Mm.
Because they're going to want the Disney Plus shows to be over before.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to, lead up to the story.
Could you imagine could you imagine Doomsday coming out on around the Thanksgiving calendar? Honestly, that
Make it the first week in
Which
November.
unfortunately,
Or-
I'd be in Ohio at Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving Thanksgiving has been a really busy time of the year when it comes to movies.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just like having the
previous
first
2
week in
years we've
November
had
'cause it's my birthday.
yeah, previous 2 years we've had Disney with Zootopia and Moana and Wicked.
Yeah.
Honestly, Doomsday, I think, would be a really good idea for Thanksgiving release.
Okay.
I really do think that
Sure,
because
absolutely.
a lot of people go to the movies around Thanksgiving. So
You guys want to rank these Scream movies?
yeah,
You mind if I go first here?
go ahead.
Yeah, I think we could all agree to Scream 7.
Yeah. This movie.
Like, Scream 3, congratulations. You have overtaken of last place and first place of Scream 7. Even though Scream 3, I actually will defend. Yes, it does has problems. The 2000s vibes,
And
it's weird. The
the
coloring.
the voice changer thing the voice changer thing really is kind
Okay.
of dumb in this
And
in Scream
let's
3.
not forget Courtney Cox's wig.
Oh my god, that was when I first saw this movie, that was the thing I immediately noticed, like, what the fuck is on her head?
That's the biggest crime.
Oh my!
Is her
And Courtney
wig.
Cox is a beautiful woman. You
She
don't
is.
do that. You don't do that to her.
And you know what's funny too about Scream 3? Same thing with Scream 7. Production issues and rewrites. They had the same thing,
Yeah,
except actors not being fired.
and
So-
Kevin, that was the first one where Kevin Williamson wasn't the writer behind
Yeah.
Scream 3.
But I still enjoy Scream 3, and I love the.
It has fun. It has its moments for
Yeah,
sure.
it does
And
have fun.
Scream 3 is next in my ranking as well. So.
Yeah. So now, from here on out,
Yeah,
these
the middle
next
is going to
five-
be interesting.
Yeah, the next 5 movies are great. So
Yeah,
we might as well put
the
that
rest of the
to
movies are good.
Yeah. All right. So number 5 for me is, and I didn't do this on purpose. Scream 5. Scream 5 at number 5. This was for me. This was a nice turnaround for the Scream franchise.
Mhm. Yeah.
I wish Jenny Ortega and Marissa Bray were in more films, but of course, Spyglass, screw you. But again, references and making jokes about it. I'm glad that they keep on doing that. It was a little too dark for me. That's the reason why I didn't have this one higher, but I still loved it for what it was. Scream 4 is at number 4. I find this movie to be very underrated. I love Scream 4. I find this movie to be fun.
A lot of people find it very underrated. I like it.
Yeah.
It's held up pretty well.
Yeah.
Now, I'll admit I didn't like it when it came out.
Okay.
But I think it has aged pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
And I love the opening. A horror movie into a horror movie into a horror movie.
Now-
That's a great opening.
It has one of the best Ghostface reveals. It has one of the best Ghost faces, period.
100%. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jill.
Yeah, Jill is great.
Yeah.
I love Emma Roberts, so
Emma Roberts is really good. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I love Scream 4 on that one. Now is where the top 3 gets very interesting. And believe me, I did not expect those to be at 3 to 1, but I'll explain why. The original Scream is actually at number 3. Yeah, I know. I'm stunned too. The fact that
My God.
that I like Scream 2 and Scream 6 a little bit more. I know it's crazy. Backstory here. I was not interested in watching this movie because of my hate for horror. However, Paul and Matthew convinced me that I would love it. So I went over to your house. I remember I went over to your house and watched it. And this movie really surprised me. We're going to do our 96 rankings, by the way. And spoilers, Scream
Mhm.
will be on my list.
I think it'll be on everybody's.
Yeah.
It has to be. Absolutely. But yeah, it was a really nice surprise because I mean, it was also shockingly funny. There's some great
Mhm.
references, and also I love that one guy.
My mom and dad are gonna be so mad at me.
And I love-
Matthew Lillard is just. I mean, he
Yes.
lights up the screen every
He
time he's in
does, he does.
anything.
I love the guy right beside the TV when he actually said, "Okay, guys, here's what you don't do
Oh,
in a horror movie."
Randy.
Randy, yeah.
What's his? God damn it, what's the actor's name?
Uh,
Jamie Kennedy.
yeah, Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, Jamie Kennedy. Oh yeah,
He
that's easily his best acting.
Oh,
Jamie
oh,
Kennedy
God,
has
yeah.
done, yeah.
Randy is great.
Yeah.
Randy is great.
Yeah. But yeah, the original Scream absolutely was fantastic, which got me really excited to watch the rest of it, which leads me to number 2, and that is Scream 2, which I did not expect to actually love this more than the original. And I love it when he says, "Carnage candy, more gore, and here's what you do in sequels," and all that stuff. I love that. And that, again, that Ghostface reveal, oh my God. I love that Ghostface reveal. It's so good. Once again, just like the first one, really funny, great performances, and nice to see that Sydney and Gail got to get along a little bit better in the next 5 movies, which that was nice to see.
Mhm.
Because they didn't get along in the first movie.
Oh,
That's
no.
for sure.
Oh, no.
They wanted to beat the crap out of each other. But it was really nice to actually have that. So, but Scream 2, I absolutely love it. But yeah, Scream 6 is number 1 for me because it worked on everything I loved about all the Scream movies. First of all, it's in New York, which Friday the 13th
Yeah.
failed to do that.
That was the
which
first
I heard
thing-
is really
That was the
bad.
first thing I thought when I first saw Scream 6. I was like, Wow, Friday the 13th have actually did it right.
yeah. Wow, you didn't get it right, guys.
Before you do your ranking, Garrett, I want to bring two more things up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I just Scream 6. Like I was just like I could never forget seeing this in theater. Which, by the way, I think there were 12 or 13-year-old kids that went to see this movie, and I thought
A lot of kids do
and
get
I was
into these
thinking,
movies.
wow, parents, you let them see this movie? Okay, I would have liked to have a little conversation, but okay, whatever, you do you. But even they were having a great time, and I had a blast seeing more references and seeing more funny stuff in it. The Star Wars joke was so funny. I love the Star
Oh,
Wars
about the Last
joke.
Jedi.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was great. Even though it would have been The Last Jedi, that was still really funny.
Yeah.
And honestly, the Ghostface reveal, it's my favorite of the franchise. I love the Ghostface
Really?
reveal. Yeah, I love it.
I do disagree with you, but hey, it's not the worst.
Yeah, exactly. But
We can
yeah,
say
Scream
that now.
6, I had a blast. I absolutely loved Scream 6. That I wish Scream 7 would have done that. But again, Spyglass, oh boy,
Messed up.
I will never forgive you for that.
Two more things we forgot in our review. The movie takes place in Indiana. They don't even reference
Oh
that
yeah.
fact in
The
the
only
movie.
time I noticed
Yeah.
was when I saw the flag in the bar. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, is that
It
the?
was said in the filming, but was never specified in the movie. So they never even specified that
And they
Pine
did,
Grove was
there's
in
no way they
Indiana.
filmed
I
it.
didn't know about this until I read the Wikipedia page.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
Wait,
like-
what?
There was that, and then they were literally reciting the same dialogue from the first movie.
Oh, yeah, literally.
Because you were raging about that.
Oh my god, that was the first. That was the first thing
Yeah.
that made me realize. Oh no. Oh no! Don't you tell me.
I didn't even realize that. Man.
When they literally recycle that dialogue when,
About him walking into her
when
bedroom.
Billy in the original movie where Billy and Sydney have their little cute scene in the bedroom, where it's like, I watched The Exorcist and it reminded me of us, and they literally do that in this one with
I watched the
Stab.
first Stab, and it reminded me of us. Yeah.
It's like, are you? How lazy can you be? Like seriously.
What's your rankings, though?
Yeah.
My rankings, obviously, bottom is Scream 7. Then it, of course, Scream 3.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna go. Scream 4. Which I do like. I do think it has some really nice new characters. Jill is great. Some of the things some of the things in the plot that happened, I think, were kind of stupid. I'm not a really fan of how the movie looks. That's just
Yeah.
a personal thing. But overall, really, really solid, movie. Much better than 3.
Oh, I brought the cameos too. There were some funny cameos in.
Admittedly,
Scream 4
it
too.
has been a little bit since I've watched Scream 4.
Yeah.
It has
One
been.
of the black comedians was. In it.
Oh, Anthony Anderson.
Yes, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, what are you doing
But
here? Nice.
They don't really do anything with him, and that's one of my biggest issues with 3 is that they have these random cameos, like Patrick Warburton,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Like,
right.
and he doesn't do anything funny in it. He's
Lance
just
Henriksen's barely in it.
yeah. It's like, why are you guys even here?
Carrie Fisher.
Why are you guys even here if you're
Oh, I
not?
forgot Carrie Fisher was in that one.
It's like I hate cameos that are just there and they don't do anything. Like,
Like a lot of superhero movies.
yeah,
But Scream 4 is a lot of fun.
yeah. Scream 4 is good. Next up is gonna be Scream 5. So I don't think it. Yeah, I thought I was a little bit nervous about new Scream movie because of it came out right after Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, are they gonna fall into the same trap that these movies are? And thankfully, no. Scream 5 captured the cleverness of what Scream was, with new hands and new writers and new creatives with the Radio Silence guys. And the new cast I thought was really likable. Jenna Ortega. I think this Scream, I think, was the first movie that really made her a star.
Yes.
Then of course Wednesday and all that stuff. But no, I really liked Melissa Barrera's character. Jack Quaid, who I always like, and Mikey Madison, who I love in everything. Yeah, just a really good return to form for the series. Has a few moments where it falls into repeat a little bit too much. Like it has a little bit of that Force Awakens issue, but overall it was really solid. Then after that is going to be which one? I'm on Scream 6 now. So yeah, Scream 6 actually, I actually like this movie more than 5. A lot of people don't agree, but I think the new setting worked really well.
Yeah.
It made it distinct from the other movies. I think has some of the most gnarly Ghostface scenes. Like this is some of the most brutal Ghostface stuff that we've seen in the franchise.
Outside of the disembowelments in 4 and 7.
Yeah, the only one,
But
the
the one
only
in
thing
7 was kind of weak.
7, I really did like the beer tap, the 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 scene in the
Yeah.
bar scene.
Yeah, that's why I said the kill.
That was about that. That was one of the only like.
The
real
McKenna
memorable-
Grace one was the one I was talking about, where she's like swinging back and forth and he
I
slices
mean, it
her.
was
Yeah.
it was gross, but that was about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Scream 6 has some really intense Ghostface scenes. I still like the new characters. Ghostface reveals are pretty weak, but it doesn't detract from the overall experience for me. And yeah,
You know, you're the 10th guy that tried this trick. Love
Yeah.
that line.
and man, I I I would have loved to see the Melissa Barrera storyline continued. It just breaks
And
my heart.
Spyglass says no.
But yeah. Next after that, I think we're at number 2 now, is Scream 2. Just a really. This was made a year after the first one, which
Yeah,
is just
fascinating.
crazy that it's of this quality.
So John had 4 at 4 and you have 2 at 2.
Yeah, Scream 2.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
Scream 2 is just damn good. It's a damn good sequel. Doesn't it doesn't fall into the same trap where it repeats stuff from the first movie. They add new elements with the stab movie, the movie within the movie, and yeah, there was just the characters got more development. Randy Randy actually becomes kind of cool. It sucks that they kill him off. And yeah, the Ghostface reveals are good, and yeah, Scream 2 is really damn good. And of course, number 1 is the original.
Yeah.
The original is just an all-time horror classic. It reinvigorated the horror genre in the 90s. It
When it
brought
was pretty
in,
much dead.
yeah, it brought in, this meta element, which was just so refreshing, and Wes Craven just really made something unique and fun with this. And something he actually kind of did a little bit of in New Nightmare, which came out 2 years before it.
Yeah, I like New Nightmare.
But in Scream, he really, brought it full form. Made a iconic final girl with Nev Campbell. Great cast with, of course, with the two ghost faces, the original two ghost faces with Matthew Lillard and
Skeet Ulrich.
Skeet Ulrich. Both of them are very fun. You hit me with the phone, Dick. And booga. I love Matthew Lillard so much.
So do I.
But yeah, Scream, all-time classic and one of the greats.
Yeah, so we'll just get out of the way quick. 7, 3, 4.
Okay.
Then I'd probably say 2.
Really?
Yeah. I like 2, but the only thing that really detracts from it is I'm not a Jada Pinkett Smith fan. So that opening scene kind of.
I like
But-
her.
Yeah, but that's really the only thing. Like,
I'll never see that scene without seeing the scene in the first Scary Movie with Regina Hall, which did a really great send up of that.
but this one through the first one, or the first one on my list is all really good.
Yeah.
I have number 6 next.
Yeah.
I really like the New York setting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was more intense, but also less intense at the same time, just because of the amount of deaths in the movie. There was only
Yeah.
that one death, really.
Yeah.
So it kind of felt like they were going to get away every time for a minute. Paul pointed that out, and I kind of agree with him. That
Yeah,
just,
I can see that.
It just felt lower stakes at the same time. Well, it felt bigger, but it felt lower at the same time.
I do kind of like that contrast where you're in a place where you think you should be safe, but you're really not.
Yeah.
No, I dug it.
And I like Melissa just absolutely gutting
Mm-hmm.
that
going and embracing the dark side
Yeah.
in that final scene. Which
I
was
wish we could have got more of that.
wonderful.
Like, see where that wouldn't went.
And the movie set up something that unfortunately didn't get followed up on, like a cult of ghost faces, which
Yeah.
man, I would have wanted like to see that.
Which we
explored
kind of.
more.
I think that's what they were going for with like the followers of Stu, but they just did it very, very, very
Oh my god,
poorly.
they did so horribly.
That would mean number 2 would be Scream 2022.
Mhm.
I think Jack Quaid and Mikey Madison are some of my favorite Ghostface outside of.
They're great.
I love Mikey Madison. She is something else.
When she acts crazy,
It's
like
just amazing.
it's a show for sure. And a trick, something you have to do with Mikey Madison in any movie: set her on fire.
Yeah. You'll get that later, John.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
got to
yeah.
watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio lights her with a flamethrower.
In a pool.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, one of the
man.
best endings ever.
Ooh, wow.
And
You
then
will love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
yes.
Even if you don't want to watch Quentin Tarantino's movies, you will love that one.
Yep.
All right, okay.
You have to watch that one.
Mhm.
So obviously, yeah, 1 is 1.
Yeah.
If there was any
It's a
doubt.
very simple formula. Everybody's a suspect.
Which that's another thing they missed about Scream 7. It's talking about more suspects. Like, guys,
They
come on.
There really wasn't any suspects.
No, they don't even go into that.
No, they don't.
Because they just think it's Stu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys think we're
It's-
crazy. Tell us in the comments below, guys, if you love Scream 7. If you do, explain to us. Tell us
I
why
mean,
you
the
love
movie
this
clearly. The movie.
I can't believe it actually doubled its
Oh,
budget.
oh,
and honestly,
yeah. This
that
made
makes me
six.
sad.
This made $64 million just in the
yeah,
states
honestly,
alone.
that makes me
2
so
star
sad.
for me.
Minus
2
1.5.
stars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Minus 1.5.
1. This is a 1.
Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment,
Yeah.
subscribe, all that good stuff. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify for our episodes. Hit that notification bell on YouTube to follow to get notified. We're on Facebook, Threads, Instagram, Twitter. For Garrett's filmmaking, follow Rockbuster Productions. For my photography, follow Dark Before the Dawn Media. We hope you guys enjoyed it, listening to us
Just-
rant about this bad movie.
Shit
Again,
movie.
which it was never our intention, but
Next
I
week is
thought you were gonna like this. I honestly
I was
did.
hoping I would. I tried. Guys, I really tried. But
I-
couldn't do it.
I gave it my all.
I
Yeah.
know you did.
Just
next week is The Bride, so hopefully that's better.
Thank God. Thank God.
See you next week.
God
I
bless.
could go for that.